What would you say if your friend San committed a violent outburst while playing Mahjong, but you didn't really know the details? Wait, San choked who? San choked who? It's a pun on Sanshoku, the Japanese name for mixed triples. He goes, welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Look, some might say that, you know, that joke is the equivalent of running a mile for a tiny plastic cup full of water. To which I'd say yes. And welcome to the video. And I would appreciate it a lot if you could leave a like down below. No, okay, look, I'll earn your like, okay? I understand. You want to be, you know, flirted with. No, that's the wrong word. You want to be impressed. I understand. When I watch YouTube, I want to be impressed too. So if my dazzling personality doesn't win you, let me show you some gameplay, okay? Let me show you some effing gameplay. How have we been doing? I'm honestly on top of the world. I'm freaking Leonardo DiCaprio on the hull of the Titanic. Is that where they did the thing? I don't know. Point is, paint me like one of your anime. Oh my god. Paint me like one of your anime characters in Mahjong Soul. Okay, now we actually have to pay attention. Things just got really, really spicy. So the Dora, it's now 2 times the Dora, right? It's the 7 of characters. Yeah, that's very spicy. Right Lord willing to throw a con. Either they're an agent of chaos or their hand is like pretty far advanced. Can we swing a all triplets hand? I don't know if we can, and we are rewarded, immediately rewarded by drawing the one of the tiles that we needed anyway. Okay, still need a pair in this hand. If we whittled ourselves down to a 10 pi, do I chi this one though? I kind of want to go for it. I know I'm greeting a little too hard right now. Left Lord looking kind of zuzzy with their pants on the ground, right? They could be going for a flush in the character suit, but at the same time, like, how are you going to go for a flush in the character suit if Right Lord's got all the 4s? You know what I mean? Okay, still desperately need a pair right now. I'll throw the 7 of circles. It's definitely more dangerous for us. Eventually, we're going to have to get rid of our bamboo tiles, but luckily for us, both a cross lord and left lord don't seem like they're dealing in bamboo. Call me a drug dealer for pandas. Holy moly, this is worth 2 Han by itself. If I was Goku's son, I'd be named Gohan. It rhymes. It rhymes. Now this is good. We just need to get into Tenpai. We you know what the god draw right now is? The 4 of bamboo. 4 of bamboo would absolutely be bonkers right now, right? Because then our most dangerous tile would be the 2 of bamboo that we have to get rid of, and I am a-okay discarding the 2 of bamboo here. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. Someone could still be waiting on a 2-5 of bamboo, right? A 2 or a 5 of bamboo, but I'm willing to make that risk. So how many Han is this hand? Right now, this hand is, oh no. This hand is 4 Han, all simples, red 5, Dora, and Dora, right? Because this is now worth 2 Han because of the Zuzzy Con that was called. Oof, baboof. I think I cut the 4 here. I don't know. It was recently discarded, which means that other people might think that it's safe, but the 2 is also like, it's Suji to the 5, so if someone wants to push here, that's what they'd absolutely go for. Northwind is a live tile right now. Does it look like anyone's going for a scary flush? Maybe our Crosslord. Luckily, it passes for us. I know I'm blocking the way. You can't see when the tile gets drawn, but we're very lucky for us that passed. Holy moly. A Crosslord does not need any bamboo at all. Now, I would love, hey, you seem like you're having a hard time holding your backpack. You got a backpack full of bamboos. Why don't you just let me take them off your hand? I'll make sure that they get put in a nice and safe location. Where are you going, by the way? Oh, the Shadow Realm? Well, okay. Send me a text when you get there so I know you're safe. We know that this is safe and no one can have a 4-5, so I think that this is an okay tile to discard. I'm feeling pretty okay with that. It looks like a Crosslord is playing really recklessly right now. We might have to fold here. This is just too strong of a Riichi, right? I don't know. They have 2 chances and an aura. But this is a fairly safe tile. I'm gonna throw the safe tile. They might very well discard a 2 of bamboo, now having called Riichi, right? What would be a nice draw here? 8 of characters. Are there still any left? Oh my god. I'm gonna push. This is one of the dumbest decisions I've ever made in my entire life. Why am I pushing? For 4 Han? I mean, it's still possible that I win with 4 Han, right? I'm not omega dumb. I can't push with this. This is actually, oh my, I can't believe how much of a coward I am, dude. There's not enough information though. There's legit not enough information. I mean, sure, once upon a time it was sushi, but that time has long since been gone. I'm gonna fold. Maybe we can get ourselves into a situation where we get into an exhaustive draw, right? What's my next safest discard? How many 3s are available? A few? Oh god. Well, tonight we dine in hell. Luckily it passes. What could they possibly be waiting for? Show me the 2 of bamboo or the 7 of bamboo right now. Show me that they're waiting on the 2 or the 7. Go ahead. Go ahead. 1 in the 4 of circles. Okay, well, we didn't expect that. They did have a lot of bamboo tiles. Clearly, you know, they hadn't discarded any of them. Could have gone way worse. I'm gonna be honest with you, could have gone way worse. You might be like, hey, Yusong, why didn't you push for that? It seemed like it was the perfect situation to push. Well, let me tell you something. Busto, it's called playing defense. It's unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you see it, a very, very important part of playing Mahjong. This is an okay hand. I'm keeping my dreams alive for the Yakuman, even though I shouldn't be. Yeah, I should have discarded the North Wind there. I was maybe gonna go for, you know, 4 little winds or something. I believe in French they call it the little death. But yeah, I was gonna maybe go for the Yakuman. Look, hey, could you blame a guy for trying? I wanted all those points. Nah, you can very well blame someone for human greed. Okay, this is nice. So unfortunately for us, right, the Dora is the 3 of circles. We could chi into the Dora, don't get me wrong. That'd be nice or whatever, but then we don't have a pair in our hand. We might throw a West Wind if that's the case. Ah, this is so greedy though. I can't. If we chi into the Dora, I'll throw a 4 and then I'll throw a West Wind. It's a little awkward, don't get me wrong. But we can still make it work. If we get into Tenpai and we have to discard the 2, then we have to discard the 2. There's nothing we can really do about that, right? I don't want to wait too long. Call me Aaron Burr in the movie musical Hamilton. And miss my opportunity, you know? After all, we need to learn from life's greatest parables. The Bible, Lin-Manuel Miranda's Hamilton. We have to learn these lessons lest we face them in real life. Okay, so there's the 2, 3, 4, but I've discarded the 1. I think I have to do this. Don't get me wrong, the 2, 3, 4, 4 shape is incredibly strong, but because I discarded the 1, we can't hang on to it. Not only that, I'm trying to get away with some risky business right now. Have you noticed? That 6 of circles discard, it's Suji to the Dora. People are at home, keeping their 4s and 5s, waiting for the Dora to come home from the war. Could still win off of the 6 as well. Oof, baboof. We would have had, I mean, we would have been in Tenpai now if we had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 shape. I mean, we would have had like several different ways to get into Tenpai. Love Lord calls it. I'm gonna go for it. This is Suji Gaming, right? Because they can't have a 4, 5 weight. It's because they've thrown the 6. They could still have a 1, 2 weight, but I have 2 of the 1s, and 1's available right now, so I think this was a calculated risk that I'm willing to take. Now, if we draw some more dangerous tiles, let's say another Dora, let's say a red 5, let's say a whole bunch of stuff. We can still fold with the West Winds, right? It's not impossible for us. I'm not gonna con this. I know we get another draw, but the downsides of that backfiring are huge, right? If we don't win off of that dead wall tile that we draw after the con, then we give Left Lord 2 Orodora chances, and I don't want to do that. You'll also notice, yeah, I almost flipped off the camera right there. Dude, I'm so amped to be in this game right now. I mean, that felt good. It's for a lot of mini points. You gotta love it. And guess what? 2 Riichi sticks were left on the table. 1 repeat counter for an extra 300 points. Nothing to sneeze at. This is not some dust that has gathered on your dining room table, because this is nothing to sneeze at. What's the Dora here? It's the south wind. We can't really use the south wind. That's okay. We've got some decent shapes in our hand, right? 2 completed straights already. Or runs, I believe, depending on how you want to call them. Do people, because poker, it's called a straight, but in Riichi Book 1, my man's Dana Chiba is going off about proto runs and stuff, so maybe the correct etymology is just the word runs. Unfortunate, but we take what we can get. Keep in mind that one of the legit names for a shape in Mahjong is called the bulging shape. There's nothing we can do about that. There's nothing we can do except laugh to ourselves and maybe talk about it occasionally. Don't get too sauced up with this hand. It looks okay, but it's either we get into tenpai or we end up folding, because again, it's scary when no Dora have been discarded yet, right? So many. Oh, wow. Okay. A lot of tiles send us into tenpai right now, right? Let's count them together. 4 of characters sends us into tenpai. Yes, because we have a pair of the 4s and then 2 runs. 7 is the same thing. 2 runs and a pair of the 7s. Or a 3 or a 3 or a 5 of circles gets us there. What's great about this is that if we can also set a Suji trap if, let's say, for example, we draw the 4 of characters. We set a nice little Suji trap by calling Riichi with the 6 of circles. People think, oh, I don't have a 4-5. That's when I get him with my worst weight. And here we go. Watch someone deal into my Suji trap. It's gonna happen. It's absolutely gonna happen. Oh, come on. If I just push a little with this hand, I can maybe get 3 Han. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's not gonna happen. I'm so sorry. I have to crush your dreams today. Okay, a lot of 6 of circles being thrown. Maybe no one's gonna deal into my Suji trap, but this is like, once you get into the Jade Room, this is a really nice play, because usually people at this point know how to play defensive, or at least you'd assume. I've seen some bonkers stuff lately too. Anyway, so you have to sometimes just get people with stuff like Suji traps and stuff. It's way better than your average Riichi where you're waiting on a 2 or a 5. Okay, looks like everyone's just playing defense right now. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just vibing to the awesome Invincible background music that I purchased for 30 paper cranes in the in-game store. Not real world currency. How did I get those paper cranes? Did I use real world currency? I don't want to talk about it. All right, let's see what happens here. A crossword making some tough decisions. They go with discarding the north wind. That must have been scary for them because this is a live tile. They don't know that I have 3 of them, right? I'm standing at the corner of the party holding a red solo cup. They don't know I have 3 north winds. Please, someone be a little bit greedy. Come on, the three of circles is so safe. If I can take a moment to explain why this player discarded the 7, it's because all of the 6s are gone. So it's impossible for me to have a 5-6 weight. So that makes sense. Let me see. Your defense stat must be pretty high, right? It's not bad. They also have a very strong attack stat, and what a fun little shape they have. That's a positive trend line for sure. A lot of sojourns into the shadow realm. Don't get me wrong. Should we do a little peeping of everyone here? Okay. On a 1-game win streak. I don't know what that is. 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 I swear this game is about Mahjong. And it looked like they had a good win-loss. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure. Well, we get into an exhaustive draw. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I'll take it. Absolutely. It was a Riichi red 5 hand. So this is like, you know, probably as many points, roughly as many points as I would have gotten if I had won this hand. So that feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. Now our Riichi stick is still left over from last time, so we're gonna want to do something about that. Keep in mind, whoever wins this hand gets that Riichi stick on the table and 300 extra points because it's a repeat round. I'll throw out the 9 of bamboo. It's very redundant right now. Call me an optimist prime. The way I'm waiting for another green dragon, it could still happen. Dora's the 4 of characters. Okay, good. We got to be a little bit careful about this 6. Either we draw something around it right now, or we get rid of it, because I don't want it for later, friend. Right Lord has a very fast hand. Okay. Worst case scenario, they've got some kind of half flush, but that 1 of characters discard makes it seem unlikely. Wow, we are drawing some good stuff. Wowzers, we are drawing some good stuff. Okay, what is the god draw? The god draw right now is the 2 of characters. We can slam that Riichi Pinfu button and put a stop to whatever Right Lord is doing. Of course, they could still have a very scary hand if they do have a half flush and it's in the suit of the Dora, right? That's very scary. But I don't know, it doesn't seem like it. Because they discarded a lot of honor tiles early on too. I'll get rid of this. I don't really want this 7 of bamboo burning a hole in my pocket. Okay, unfortunately for us, oh man, so many tiles that we could use just thrown on the table, right? We'd have loved to see the 1 or the 4 in our hand. 2 of characters also being a part of that. But it doesn't look like anyone also needs their lower circle tiles. So that's, again, good news for us. This is exactly why we get rid of tiles close to the... I don't know what this is. 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 Is she eating an oyster? What's going on here? This is exactly why you get rid of tiles close to the door earlier on in the game. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, just focus. All right, here we go. Sand is okay. It's not great, don't get me wrong. 2 red 5s, maybe an all simples angle that we could go for. Would love to draw another Eastwind or a green dragon here, right? Okay, Eastwind probably not gonna happen. Okay, green dragon probably not gonna happen. But look at this. Drew into a Dora. That's pretty good, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes in our hand. 4 vague shapes in our hand. We still need a pair, but the all simples angle is very well alive here. I might even open this hand. If it calls for it, it does not. It immediately no longer calls for it. So these are our 5 shapes. Great. These are our 5 shapes. Let's keep some of our safe tiles to discard for later. Unfortunately for us, it means that we can't open up this hand, right? Because we no longer have all simples or anything like that. But this is still a very powerful hand that could Riichi Pinfu if the stars align, right? Keep in mind, for Pinfu, you have to be on a double-sided weight to win, at least. So if we're waiting for a 7, that doesn't count. If we're waiting for a 4, that doesn't count. But if we're waiting on a 5-6 or a 4-7, that definitely counts. So we need to get a little bit lucky here. There's a 4. We'd love to have that in our hand. There's a 5. Oh no. I don't want to see this at all, actually. This is too dangerous to keep in our hand for too long. I genuinely believe that that's the case. Sure, it's safe for one player, but I don't... Again, the Dora being the 8, I don't want to keep a tile that's Tsuji to the Dora for so long. Okay, genuinely helps our hand. Now we can get into Riichi Pinfu, or just a Damaten Pinfu a lot easier here. Wait, Pinfu, red 5 Dora? That's 4 Han. We can go for the guaranteed Mangon if we call a Riichi, but we might not even need to call a Riichi to have a devastating hand, right? Oh, please reward me with a 7 of circles. I know 1's the Dora indicator, so there's only 3 left in the wall. Some of them could be in the dead wall, but please. I've been such a good boy all year. I've only stayed up reading manga past my bedtime like 17 times. Please. Anything scary? Yeah, Left Lord's discarding some really good tiles. Oh, there's a tile. That's something that we need. A Crosslord also discarding some very good tiles. 1 time for the 1 time, please. I would like a 7 of circles. And then I don't think that we call Riichi here. I want people to continue playing as aggressively as they have been. I don't want to give anyone a reason to play defense. Oh, why is this tile so scary? No, you have not discarded any character tiles. You're the opposite of the USA television network. Okay. Zuzzy for sure. Definitely a little Zuzzy. A Crosslord having to make some difficult decisions. They call the Riichi. Okay. Scary. We could fold. We have some safe tiles to fold with, right? We could fold with a red 5 if we wanted to. Certainly don't want to. Please draw me into a 7 of circles. I don't know if I'll chase the Riichi, but I don't know. At least let me fight a little. Sure, 2 of circles. Absolutely, absolutely. Northwind we also know is 99% safe. It'd be a I can't call the Riichi on this, dude. I just have to sit in Damaten and hope that I draw the 7 of circles myself. I can't call Riichi. It's just too dangerous with whatever I draw here. Okay, the 3 came from what? I think this is fine. I don't know what this 3 came from, but it would probably come from a 5-6 shape. And if it came from a 5-6 shape, then this 2 is actually okay. 9, it's Tsuji to the 6. It's Tsuji to the 6. Let's keep pushing just a little bit. So again, turns out we would have been fine so far if we called Riichi. I don't know what tile could stop us in our tracks. There's definitely some tiles that are like really dangerous, but we haven't drawn any of them. Maybe I just should have chased the Riichi, but this is such confirmation bias. It hurts my soul. This is inside Tsuji for that 3-9. Could deal into Right Lord. Yep, okay. It's a little scary. And now if someone, again, if someone throws the... Oh, we should have thrown the 6. Oh, God. Just in the... Because it was more recently discarded, it's marginally safer. Throw the 7. Throw the 7. Last tile. F. Okay, let's see what happened. Right Lord, not a flush, but everyone and their mom was waiting on the 7 of circles, dude. Okay. Would have been fine. That's very funny. That's extremely funny. All right. Fair enough. We all had the same idea. Good. 1 Riichi stick left over on the table. This is an excellent, this match is an excellent illustration of that, right? Of this scoring principle, or this rule in Riichi Mahjong. All right. Pretty safe to assume nobody here is going for 13 orphans. That's good. That's good. Just something to check off the bucket list. Wow, a boulevard of a bona fide boulevard of broken dreams right here. Everyone got served up a nice piping hot plate of garbage. That's okay. Keeping the north wind because it's my seat wind here. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll rewind it back. Okay. Keeping this floating 5 of characters. I don't know if it's going to come back to bite me later, but I think we still need some more shapes in our hand, right? Yeah, we do. Unfortunately, everyone is moving really, really fast this game. This is like me to all my friends in the 7th grade being like, whoa, you Frenched? Whoa. You know? Scary tile, right? Left Lord throwing a tile very close to the Dora, the 6 of circles. We have to be careful. It's not like the 8 is that much better. People could be, you know, keeping their 6, 7s close to their chest. Sure, I'll throw it out now. A decent situation. Drawing a 3 of bamboo would be pretty nice here. And then, you know, drawing anything around this 5 would also be pretty nice. Why am I talking like that? Oh, it's called panache. Ever heard of it? I guess I'm throwing this 5 while it's safe. Extremely weird series of events, but I guess it's okay. So here's the thing. If we draw into a 3 of bamboo, we have Riichi Pinfu. It's a bad hand. It's a very, very cheap hand. We could sit in Damaten, because again, it feels weird right now. It feels like someone is sitting on like 2 or 3 copies of the Dora. Everyone's got a very, very fast hand. 3 of... Oh, you hate to see that. Throw the north wind here, I guess. So here's the thing. The 4 is maybe okay to throw. It's half Tsuji to this, so we know that they're not on a 5-6 weight. Again, we know that they're not on a 2-3 weight. It's just scary. You know what? Let's get rid of it sooner rather than later. Could have dealt into someone. Don't get me wrong. It could have very well have dealt into someone. I didn't like that. And now we don't have a pair anymore. But yeah, dude, it's not like we were gonna get rid of this, right? To preserve our pair in the 4 of circles. No way. No way. This definitely deals in, or at least makes someone's hand potentially very scary. Okay. No all simples here. I was thinking about it. Okay, now what we really want to see is another 1 or 2 of bamboo here. That would be really, really nice. Preferably a 2 of bamboo. Can discard a terminal. Just sit in Damaten, dude. Pinfu 1 Dora? Yeah, absolutely. I don't really want to call Riichi. Something at this table... Oh my god, it happened? But this is a terrible Riichi, right? This is a terrible, terrible Riichi. If I call Riichi, no one's gonna discard a 5. That's way too scary of a tile. They discard the Dora and it was... Oh. Okay. And all the 8s are gone. All my apes gone. Very scary situation. Maybe we can improve our weight if we draw like a 3 of... Yeah, we can improve our weight if we draw a 3 of bamboo. I don't want to chi into this. Dude, okay, this is a textbook example of when to fold, I think. All the 8s are gone. Yeah, I don't care, dude. I'm folding here. This hand is not worth that much. You know what I mean? It just simply is not worth that much. They're willing to cut the Dora after they called Riichi. Are you drunk? What is happening here? Am I losing it? I mean, I'll try to whittle myself down to a tenpai by the end of the night. I'm pretty sure this 7 is safe. I'm gonna go for it. So many 8. I think all the 9s. Yeah, all the 9s are shown. They can't be on an 8-9, and they've discarded a 4, so they can't be on a. They can't be on a 2-3 weight. Am I willing to discard this? Actually, well, this is okay, right? They can't have a 7-8 because all of the 8s are shown, and it's Suji to this, so they can't have a 4-5. But that's if and only if we can get into Tenpai by the end of this game. I think if we can get into Tenpai, I'd be okay throwing a 6 of bamboo in this situation. Will this get me into Tenpai? No, it will not. And thus, I renounce you. And I'm just gonna deal a 4-2. So unfortunate, right? That we couldn't, you know, tango our way, couldn't sidestep our way into Tenpai this round, but that's okay. If it's an exhaustive draw, the next hand is about to get real spicy. 2-5 of bamboo. This is exactly why I don't want to call Riichi here. No one's gonna discard a 5. It's so suspicious right now. We lose 1,000 points, 1,500. Nothing to be that sad about. This is a great hand. Absolutely, it's a great hand. Oh, baby, it's a good hand. There's 2 Riichi sticks on the table, just for free, whoever wins this hand. And a double repeat counter. So an extra 600 points as well. I don't think this one of characters is gonna be in our final hand. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really don't think this one is gonna be in our hand. Unless we draw a 2 or a 3 right now, I'm getting rid of it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now we have a very strong 5-6-6 shape. Nothing to sneeze at here. Maybe we can go for an all simples hand. If we get really lucky, we draw like a 4 and a 3 here. Can get rid of this 9 and this east wind. Potential. A crosser willing to discard a red 5. Maybe a flush in the circle suit. We don't really know what's going on there. Yup. It's beginning to smell a lot like Tanyao. It's beginning to smell a lot like all simples. In this iteration of all simples, we probably have to get rid of the red 5. It might be worth it for a quick hand though. Okay. Interesting. Now we can maybe get rid of this and use the 6 of bamboo as our pair. A really strong Tanyao hand, right? 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence. Also very alive here. Very alive here. What do we want to do? This hand has so much goodness to it. Think we discard that 6? I'm not sure. It's an embarrassment of riches right now, right? I think we pawn either the 3 or the 6, whatever we can take at this moment. Sure. I don't think I show the red 5. I'm not sure. Maybe that'll incentivize people to play a little bit more freaky around me. I don't know what to get rid of between the 4 and the 7. 7's a little bit safer. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. There's so many arguments. There is definitely a right discard here. It's waiting on a 2-5 or waiting on a 5-8. I guess 1-2 is gone. I'm not sure. There's definitely a right discard there. If you have an opinion of which one is better in this situation, please let me know in the comments below. I would genuinely love to read it. If it's like, you know, there's not really enough information. I mean, a red 5 is already out there, so I don't know what that says. then you know that I can also totally accept that. This seems like an edge case, but maybe an important edge case if you really want to get better at Mahjong, you know? Okay, let's see what happens. We're one tile away from Tenpai. Unfortunately, our mixed triple sequence dream is dead, but all simples 2 red 5 is nothing to sneeze at. Plus 2 Riichi sticks and 600 free points. Okay, unfortunate for us, right? One, would have loved that 7 in our hand. There's 3 of them that are gone. That's brutal. This is awful. The good news is that we have another safe discard, a few safe discards in this 3 of, this 3 of characters. How safe is this looking? They have 3 7s gone, right? Could they still have a 6-7? They weren't waiting on it, but this hurts. This definitely hurts. Whatever they did have. Waiting on a 5-8 of bamboo. Wow. And they hit an Orador. So watch this. 8,000 plus 3 Riichi sticks for 11,000 plus 600 points for the repeat counter. That's why that turned out huge for them. Went up big mode, you know? All right, I mean, this puts us in a great position, though. Still in first. It's the Mahjong equivalent of that Melania Trump jacket. I don't really care, do you? What a dark time. Okay, this hand looks okay. Maybe if we're lucky and we draw into a 6 of characters, we can mosey our way down into a all simples hand. Maybe get a little bit faster, a little harder, a little stronger. Oh, you know what? 6 of characters would be sick right now. Say it with me. It's the Dora. That'd be amazing. That'd be very, very nice here. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. Could we even chi into a 6 of... Oh, it's so greedy. But I want to, but we might not even get the chance to. So what are we hoping for? We're hoping for a 6 or a 9 of bamboo, and then we have a 3-sided Riichi Pinfu. Very, very strong hand right now. It's either we have a 3-sided Riichi Pinfu or a 2-sided Riichi Pinfu. Great news. This is a great hand. Or not the most valuable, but extremely fast. Okay. Crosslord having to think long and hard about something. Let's see what they end up discarding. It could mean that their hand is good. It could just mean that, you know, they're confused like me when they have a complicated shape. I've been there. I'm still there. I was born there, and now I rent a summer home there. Crosslord calls the Riichi. Okay, so they did have stuff to think about. So this is what, a 2-han hand? If I get into Tenpai right now, I'll consider racing. Okay, then we can't race anymore. We can no longer race. Drawing an awful tile like the 5 of characters there. Just what a shame, right? What a shame. We would have gotten there. We definitely would have gotten there. But then we would have had to discard the 3, which I don't want to discard the 3 either. Okay. Unfortunately for us, not a ton of information being shown about what's safe. This seems like a familiar shape, though. Okay, 4 being discarded means that the 7 is probably safe. Oh, man. Okay, I mean, God, please someone show that this 5 is safe and that somehow this 3 is safe. Wow, they dealing with the red dragon. Brutal. And I like the little fireworks display. No Oradora. I was mouth agape because the Oradora is actually the green dragon. Right Lord bleeding heavily right now. Dealing into 2 monster hands back to back. You gotta know that they're psychologically destroyed. You gotta feel that they're psychologically destroyed right now. Okay, this hand is okay. Discarding a redundant tile. Maybe we can go all simples. Suppose it's the theme of today's video. The door right now. We have to keep that, unfortunately. The door right now is the 7 of bamboo. We can take a 7 of bamboo. Why did I keep the 9 there? Well, we can make this into 2 shapes if we draw a 5, right? So that feels pretty good. A lot of weird stuff being drawn right now. We could still cut the 4 and the 9 and go for all simples. It's not terrible. It is not a terrible idea. And we have 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. I don't hate it, but a lot needs to go right for this to happen. And also, I'll say this right now. A Crosslord taking a long time to discard, we saw that was because they were in Tenpai last time. So, you know, like I don't want to Okay, probably we get rid of this 4 and this 2 afterwards. Go for the 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. Maybe all simples as well. You know, maybe this is too lofty of a read, but it seems like they could be in Tenpai again, and they're just trying to see what's best and what's efficient for their hand. Very scary, right? This could have come from a 5-6-6 shape. We have to get rid of the 4 now. I want to get rid of this early before I deal in late, and arguably it was already too late by the time that I discarded it. You want to know what it's like living with anxiety? It's this, baby. Read 'em and weep. Okay. I don't think they're going for some kind of flush. Ooh. Give up on the Sanshoku Dream? We are Mahjong Dreamers. Dun 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 dun. Naruto voice. It's such a better hand. Oh man, it's such a better hand. Yeah, what's the difference? Is 1 Han? I'm refinancing my entire home for 1 Han? No, closed Sanshoku is 2 Han. Closed Sanshoku, all simples is 3. But if I just do all simples, that's 1. That doesn't sound that bad. Oh, Lord, forgive me for I'm gonna sin. Okay, I know that the 8 is safe. At least it was, like a few seconds ago. And I know that this 2 is probably safe because it's Suji gaming to that 5 of bamboo discard, right? So what are we... This is not just an all simples hand. We're also unfortunately waiting on the Dora. So... You know, we would have to win with the... and there it is. We have to win with the Dora. Maybe a Crosslord and getting a little greedy will discard it if they really don't need it. But so I know this says that like, oh, they probably don't. Oh, we drew it. There's a chance that they could have had a pair or even a triplet of the Dora there. No joke. Discarding all the tiles adjacent to it does not mean that they don't have any copies of the Dora. In fact, sometimes it can signal the opposite. So I hope I remember. South 1, repeat 1. Okay. Ooh. South 1. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is it. The full flush Marty. The half flush Marty. So much is available to us here. I'm going to pawn this for right now. Just take an extra draw. It's not looking that bad. If we draw another honor tile, I'll go for the half flush, even though my mind is telling me to goblin mode for the full flush. Okay. Don't want a con, because right, we have a nice 2, 3, 4 shape right now. We could complete this with another 2 or a 5. Even though the con is nice, it's not really what this hand is screaming for right now. So by now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. Oasis. Okay, by now, everyone should realize that I'm going for a flush in the character suit. This is the world's most obvious flush. And yet, we march on. I can't pawn this. I mean, I could pawn this. It's not a good pawn, I don't think. Oh man, maybe I should have taken the 7, but then there's only 1 7 left. Well, we're gonna finish it with the last 7? Maybe that's just worth it, right? It gets us 1 step closer to Tenpai. Okay, maybe. Would love to chi into a 7. Oh, I guess so. This is just as bad as the other play, but it's like a different flavor of bad, you know? It's a different flavor of bad. Maybe someone will get tripped up thinking, there's no way I have a second 7, 8, 9, you know? That's when I get him. Oh, wow, no fear. Left Lord, no fear. Throwing a 6 of characters right in my face. Maybe they know something that I don't know. Maybe they're just playing Omega Desperate because they're the dealer. This is their last chance as the dealer, right? To get a really big hand. Oh man, we needed to draw like any character tiles this round. Now this is getting very dangerous, right? Because we're like 9, 10 discards in. People are going to be into Tenpai soon. Someone might call Riichi, and look at this. We do not have a lot to work with here in terms of playing safely. Oh! Okay. Okay, now at least this improves our hand a lot. I mean, we could have already used the 5, so not really. But now at least we have a safe tile to discard. I'm not sure. This is a full flush Marty, by the way. It's 5 Han. It's a farm to table Mangan. I don't think I've ever seen a closed full flush. Have you ever seen a closed full flush? Please share it in the Discord if you have, because that's worth 6 Han. That's just legendary. That 6 Han does not happen, and oh my god. Oh my, friendship ended with every other tile. Now character tiles are my best friend. I was gonna manifest the red 5. B word, already got the red 5. I want it, just bought it. Ariana Grande. Please. All the 4s are gone. You can discard a 2 or a 5. It's so safe, friend. It's so safe. Please. 6 Han hand. This is a Hanemon hand, right? Yeah, full flesh is 5 Han. Red 5, 6 Han. Goku-san, Gohan, right? This is great. This is great news. Oh, friend, you cannot do that. You can't do that. This is the world's most obvious flush. Okay. I mean, it feels good. It's preying on human greed. I'm so sorry. You just got your ass ate, okay? I just preyed on you for human greeting. Feels good. It absolutely feels good. Oh my god, it feels good to be playing Mahjong. Oh, it's been a while since we've gotten a monster hand. And this is the sign that someone's DC'd. That's the sign that someone's DC'd. Okay, they haven't DC'd, but you know they were thinking about it. You know they were thinking about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 5 shapes in our hand. They're not great, but it's all simples. What's the Dora? It's the East Wind. It was just discarded. Okay. I want to be careful with this hand. I think this hand, even though we have an all simples angle, we do not open our hand ever, because this is a relatively weak hand, and I don't want to deal into anyone else. Left floor doing some soul searching, maybe? We don't know. Someone could be thinking about cheating, but they actually just rage quit. I mean, it's been... Give me a reason. It's been a while since someone rage quit, and I used that in my thumbnail. You know what I mean? Give me a reason. Maybe someone else was thinking about pawning, because they shouldn't have this much time to think about their plays, right? Could start cheating, but I don't necessarily want to. Just keep our options open. I mean, this is the bad news, right? Like, with a hand like this, we have to discard 1s and 9s, and then we have no safety later. No safety. Man, someone is thinking long and hard about what to do. Maybe they're silent raging? I don't know. Southwind? Okay. Don't really love it. Could have given, you know, Right Lord 2 Han or something there. Okay, comfortably in first place. Yusong, don't throw this away. This is even a hand where I'm like... Strange. Okay. I mean, that can maybe be our pair. Maybe we throw away this 5. That sounds bananas, though. Really throwing away the 5? I guess I am. We're 1 tile away from Riichi Pinfu. Almost Sanshoku 4, 5, 6, right? Except for this shape. And now we can chi or whatever and still get into Tenpai. What a beautiful Tenpai this is. I'm gonna throw the 3. Why would I throw the 1 here? The 1 is a much safer tile to discard for later. We're not gonna use the 3 anyway. Technically, it didn't matter whether we threw the 3 or the 6, but you know, the 3's been discarded twice now, so it feels pretty good. I will chi this, and I will see you in the Shadow Realm. Unfortunately for us, like, because we're the dealer, this is just a 1 Han 1500 point hand, but at least we can stop someone else's really valuable hand, hopefully. We honestly wanted someone else to win with a baby hand here, just to advance the game. Technically, that could happen, and I should be careful what I'm wishing for right now, but this is a, you know, sometimes the best defense is a good offense. And there it is. And there it is. Okay. You know what? In that full flush hand, I guess I'm kind of glad I didn't pawn the 7 of characters when it was discarded. Because, I mean, I think we would have been in worse shape, right? It doesn't help that much. But then I ended up cheating that other weird shape. I don't know. It probably would have been fine. Let me know what you think below. I genuinely would appreciate your thoughts. But also, you know, you're not in school anymore. I don't know. Maybe you are still in school. In which case, what the F are you doing watching me? You got to be getting your life together. Just kidding. It's really hard to be in school. So, you know, it's okay to seek enjoyment in your hobbies. Yeah, I don't know. Could have pawned there, waited on the 7. Looks like Left Lord had a death wish. So maybe we would have been able to get it anyway. Okay, this hand is okay. We have 1 copy of the Dora. What are our shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if those are our 5 shapes, then we want to get rid of this 6 as soon as possible because of its proximity to the Dora. You know what? I'll throw away some honor tiles first. This 1-3 shape is not that good, right? We could consider this a 1-3-5 shape and I guess a 6-8-8. I don't know. Oh, this is so awkward right now. Please give me a reason to throw away this 6. I don't want to keep it for later. And this hand is like honestly screaming pretty, like it's giving me weakness right now. It's giving me weak vibes. I'm just going to throw it. I'm absolutely going to throw it. And I'm going to throw the 1 because it's Tsuji to the Dora. I don't want either of these tiles in the late game. Right Lord giving me so many reasons to do this, especially because of the world's most obvious half or full flush. Right? Haven't discarded a single bamboo tile, discarding really valuable tiles in other suits. These are the warning signs that your teenager might be smoking the devil's lettuce, you know? As a concerned citizen, you got to be watching out. Pretty soon they're going to be all relaxed and actually happy to live. Okay, sorry. Projecting a little bit, doing a little bit of projecting here. We have 6 shapes in our hands. What are we doing here? Maybe the 1-3 is the next to go. I don't love keeping this 9 of bamboo in our hand, but we don't want to aid and abide Right Lord's plans at all. Okay, I guess we can aid them a little. I mean, Yusong, focus for a second. Focus for a second. The only way that you could lose your lead is if you deal into a monster full flush hand. So maybe we stop dealing bamboo tiles. Maybe we just stop dealing bamboo tiles right now, right? Though we'll figure it out. We'll get into Tenpai for 7 pairs or something silly, and it'll be fine. Okay, yeah. I mean, now, I mean, the heavens heard me, and boy, oh boy, are they laughing because we just draw nothing but bamboo tiles in the face of absolute danger. Looks like a crosslord going for a very small baby hand, and I hope they win this one. I absolutely do. What do we discard next? Wow, the 7 is safe here. The 7 is safe here. I'll discard it. Red Dragon could deal into a crosslord. We don't know if that's what they're waiting for. Could deal into Right Lord. Maybe they're going for a half flush instead of a full flush. But a half flush doesn't hurt as much, right? Okay, it is a half flush. Fair enough. What are we hoping to discard here? Probably the 8 of circles. Wow, no fear. Do you recognize what's going on here? Are you not seeing this? This is the flush that's developing right before our eyes. Not like me on a first date where the blush is developing right before my eyes. Hey-o, I'm talking about me, by the way. I'm talking about me blushing. I'm very shy and nervous and approachable and quirky. All right, looks like the white dragon, looks like the white dragon is safe to discard at this moment. If you're gonna give me a safer tile than the 6 of characters, I will follow you into the dark. Death cab. 9 of characters, also looking extremely safe. 6 of circles, yep. Just discarded what's most recently been discarded. We're not getting into Tenpai with this hand. Forget about it. Hopefully someone is in Tenpai though. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This is why in this house we don't discard bamboo tiles, especially those close to the door. They both had their silly little 4-5s. They were waiting to snack, and we did not let them eat. We did not let them cook. Sorry. Bring me into all last. Now give me an all simples hand that can end it all. So we just don't want to deal into anyone this round especially, right? We don't want to deal into a crosslord. It's the worst. Then we lose first place. It's really bad. Dora is the 3 of characters. We could use that in our hand, unfortunately. We could use that in our hand. Bunch of garbage, but maybe we just want to keep the garbage. Wow. What a first discard from a crosslord, right? 5 of bamboo, 5 of circles. Okay, they're playing guns out right now. Maybe I get rid of my dangerous tiles. I don't know. Sure. I'll get rid of some of my dangerous tiles. I can make a bad tile good for a weekend. It's a very obvious flush situation that's developing. Let's see if they're going for circle tiles or bamboo tiles. They have so much garbage to get through though. You'll love to see that. You'll love to see that. Let's throw away the east wind. They could be waiting on it. Red Dragon was just discarded, so we have to worry a little bit less about that. And look at this, developing in the meantime. A beautiful all symbols hand starting to crystallize. Okay. Gotta be a little bit careful though. Again, our primary objective is just not getting Shadow Realmed by this guy. Do I chi this? We have 2 safe tiles to throw. We have a plethora of safe bamboo tiles to throw. Okay, it looks like because of this discard, they're going for circle tiles. 100%, right? They were probably contemplating whether or not to chi something there. I'll throw a 7. It's Suji Gaming. We unfortunately keep a really dangerous tile in our hand, but I'm not getting rid of it right now. We might have to start folding, by the way. If we draw something like another 3 of characters, we might have to start folding. Another 4. Give me a 4, please. Oh, that's unfortunate for us right now. If they're going for circle tiles, I'm not getting rid of any of these. Right Lord calls a Riichi. Beautiful. B-E-A beautiful. We want them to... Oh, they're the dealer, though. So if they win this, we get to do it. They get to do a salty run back. It's not easy. I guess I'll throw the 8. Unfortunately, it's my safest tile, and even then, it's still pretty dangerous, right? Could have come from a 6-7-7 shape. We don't know. We are in Tenpai. If I throw a 5, I can't. No, it's also an awful Tenpai. There's only 1 7 of bamboo left. They sumo a giant hand. I'm glad I didn't throw the 5. Ah! Huge hand. Luckily, just... Oh, geez. It's a dealer Mongon. Oh, my... Is she eating an oyster? Please let me win with it. Please give me a fast hand. I don't want to be stuck in their world right now. Very scary situation. Not only that, I don't want the rating of this YouTube video to change. Please. Please. And don't get me wrong, I like Mahjong Soul because it's the best client to play Mahjong on. IMO. Granted, I haven't played on any other client, but guess what? The reason that I'm still able to say this is just for aesthetics alone, and I don't mean the art, okay? I just mean like the interface. The one that all the pros use is just like really boring to look at. I think it's the best if you really wanted to, like, you know, play seriously and look at your stats and play with the best players in the world, I guess. But it's really boring to look at. And I don't mean like this is really exciting to look at. I'm trying to choose my words real careful right now, okay? I hope you know what I'm saying. I like the UI. I really do. I think it's nice. And I think some of the emotes are real cute. Look at this. Hey, I caught you conning when you really shouldn't have. You know? Stuff like that. One, 3, 5, I guess? Ew. No, I don't think that was right. I think we should have kept 3, 3, 1 or 3, 3, 5. Yeah, that was definitely wrong. We want 2 pairs in our hand, right? Because now if we draw another 9 or we draw another 3, like, we're going to really be regretting it. Dora's the 4 of bamboo. Okay, that's bad news. Can you make use of it, but this tile is pretty dangerous. Okay. We want 2 pairs in our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess those are our shapes. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I'm lost in the sauce. I have no idea what's happening. A Crosslord, if you can prove that you don't have a dangerous hand, I will deal into you. give me a 2 winks across the table if you just have an all symbols hand. Without any Dora. And I will so happily try to feed you the right tiles. Very spooky situation. Could make use of that if only it was actually in our hand. What am I doing? Can someone please explain what I'm doing? Oh my god. We're gonna have the most dangerous hand at the end of this. I play this so bad. I gotta get rid of the 1. It's Tsuji to the Dora. Okay. Now, please. I'm manifesting right now. Give me an 8 of characters. Then we can do a silent Damaten, which would be pretty nice. To get rid of our dangerous tiles first. Unfortunately for us, it's already in the late game though. There's an 8 of characters. It's safe. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for another 5 of characters. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. How do we get out of this bucket of syrup? Four of characters is safe. I guess theoretically, I could see this, but then I have no Yaku. Am I just waiting for the exhaustive draw at this point? I can't do this. A Crosslord has the scariest hand. It looks like this came from a 2-4-4 shape, right? Probably don't have a 5-6 or anything. That'd be really weird. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Oh, I love and hate this. I truly despise this situation that we're in. Please, exhaustive draw. Exhaustive draw me, please. I can't. No. They can't have it. They can't have a monster hand. Not like this. We know that the Southwind is safe. Show me some other safe tiles. 4 of circles? Nope. Show me a safe tile. 5 of circles? Nope. I'll discard this. We can't I don't want to deal in on my last tile though. What do we throw? Maybe this 8? I think this 8 should be okay at the end of the game. Terrifying. Okay, you're just giving them another draw, but maybe you're trying to fight to stay in Tenbai because you are the dealer. What, a 5 of characters? Please don't change your hand. That's making it safe for me to deal the 5 of characters. Let's see what happens. End in Tenpai. You don't end in Tenpai. Get me out of this game, please. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't change a thing. Oops. Did I do that? I'll hide myself again. Raksho. Oops. Sorry. Didn't like it when I was, were you celebrating when I was losing so much? Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I just turn your room into a library right now? Get me in those effing logs. This is an hour-long video. We can't look at the logs. This was such a long game. I have to pee, okay? I don't really have to pee, but I think I might have to pee. There was that one round that we said we should look at. It was so long, though. It was so long. Please forgive me, friends. This was an hour-long video. I can't in good faith. Okay. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out so much. I love reading them. Thank you for all your kind-hearted comments, and thanks for not backseating, and for giving me insight on instances where I specifically ask for it, right? Where I explicitly ask for it. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more. Hey, if you can't get enough, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Link is in the description. Mahjong is Monday if you just want to stick around. Otherwise, Wednesdays is bonkers. We just do bonkers stuff. And Fridays, Nancy Drew. Or in this case, the Case of the Golden Idol. Mystery games, right? You can also join us in the Discord. Share your pet photos, your food photos, your toes photos. Not the last one. Not the last one. And, okay. Till next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? All right. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.